The search for the funniest mom in America, too. The moms cracked up an audience of tweens.
Do you know any dragons?
No, I don't know any.
Well, your breath smells like you do.
The Big Mamas suffered another crushing defeat, and Paula Bell took the loss hard.
Funniest mom, so what? I spit out human beings.
And took herself out of the competition. The first comedy face-off took place with Donna Lee, Nellie, and Christine taking the stage.
Who's your mommy?
It was a tough decision, and Nellie went home. 8 moms now remain for the final 5 spots and the chance at $50,000 and TV stardom. The competition is really heating up.
Oh, I'm not afraid of any of you.
Okay.
On Nick at Night's Search for the Funniest Mom in America, too. With the excitement of the first challenge behind them, a few of the moms decided to break out of the penthouse. Jay, Angie, and Lisa decided to take their act to Broadway.
I'll be performing here all weekend. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just silly. I'm wild.
Thanks for coming out to the show. I came to Times Square. It's bumpy and dirty and rough. There you go. Hey, baby. I'm just a silly person who likes to laugh, tell jokes.
Please don't take my picture. I mean it, stop taking my picture.
We are bonding in one of the most exciting cities in the world. And there's just so much personality. Stop honking! And love in this city.
I want one of those. No, we're here to have fun.
As a new day dawned, one mom found herself facing a personal challenge.
I'm leaving the competition because my daughter is very ill and I need to go and take care of her. The importance of being a mum is that your children and your family always come first. This competition is ultimately about mums, and I am a mum. That comes before being a comedian, and I need to go take care of her right now.
As you all know, Sherry Davy has had to leave the competition for personal reasons. We're all moms. I think we can all sympathize with that.
Well, I'm so sorry that I didn't get to work with Sherry longer. She's so talented. Sherry has such great one-liners.
So cheesy.
She was real sincere, and we, laughed and talked about stuff, and she was telling me about her neighborhood and all that, and I had a good time with her.
In order to level the playing field, what we have decided is that Big Mama's team will have the opportunity to choose one mom from the top 5 team to sit out. This player will also gain immunity from the elimination round. I'm gonna now leave the room, and you are gonna make that decision. I will be back very soon.
The Big Mamas adjourned to a private room to discuss strategy. This was a decision they couldn't take lightly. A free pass here would get one mom that much closer to winning it all.
Y'all feel threatened by any other women on that team in there?
I think Angie and Lisa are the biggest threats.
See, but from what I'm hearing, though, everything that Lisa said wasn't funny.
They're gonna put someone that is not a threat to them out.
We take out Angie, Ruby and Jay they can be just as animated.
Please hurry up and get the decision over with. I'm not a...
But I'm thinking we should take Ruby out. Because if you look at their team, Lisa and Ruby got like a chemistry together that they're working real good together.
I totally wouldn't be shocked if they decided on me because they know, they know I'm the one with the least experience.
Who do you want to pick?
Let's pick Lisa.
I keep leaning in that direction.
They could be doing us a favor or they could be doing themselves a favor. You know what I mean?
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, who will it be? What say you?
Well, we have decided to choose Ruby.
Okay.
Honestly, I think they chose me because they think I'm the weakest link on the top 5 team and that, they'll get their chance to beat me later and I'm really not a threat to them.
Ruby would be safe for another day. And now it was time for the next challenge.
So, your challenge is going to be, as a team, to come up with a minimum of 30 jokes. Tomorrow, you're going to meet my very special guest, Jeffrey Ross, and he is going to tell you what you're going to do with those jokes. Jeffrey Ross is a very well-respected comedian, and he was actually on last year's show of The Search for the Funniest Mom in America. So I'm going to be heading out of here, and I will see you tomorrow at the Comedy Club.
Thank you.
Good luck. Be funny.
The team split up to get the job started.
I don't like the names they come up with for pantyhose. I bought a pair the other day called I Can't Believe I Can Squeeze My Fat Ass Into These.
You do what you're special at. You do what you're special at. I'll do what my specialty is. We'll put them together and then try to just tweak them together and we'll knock them out.
Fashions are always changing. Ladies, you remember when we used to wear those chokers, you know? And then we got restraining orders?
I was in the laxative aisle at the store the other day. I noticed that X-Lax now comes in 3 strengths, mild, regular, and I won't be leaving the house today.
Like, I think it's gonna take me a lot longer if I have to bounce something off you and off her and like work like that, because I think her and I work like, here's my jokes. Here's 15 jokes right there. Let's sift through them. Tell me what you like, what you don't like.
I think that's what I just said.
That's not what I heard.
Okay,
So,
all right.
Lisa in school, she would be voted the kid that was most likely to get beat up on the first and last day of school.
Let's put our James Fry in there. That one's working.
James Fry is hilarious.
Figure out a billion little
Tighten 'em
pieces.
up.
Next book is called The Chronicles of Pinocchio.
I'm gonna go get the notepads and jump out this window.
I think from the first moment we met, there has been a little bit of bumping of heads.
I know you want to win and I know you want to win. Forget all that old dumb stuff. When they put us together because they know you and her don't really get along, and then here I am in the middle of that. I want to do this. I want to win.
This competition was shaping up to be a classic comedy showdown.
It's all about we get ready to win this event, you know what I'm saying? So don't be intimidated. We can't start off with intimidation.
Up next, the competition is frantic. And one mom is missing in action.
I felt like our team had 2 members.
When the search for the funniest mom in America continues. With their jokes ready, it was time to head to the challenge site, the Manhattan Mall, and they're meeting with Friars Club Roastmaster, Jeff Ross.
Hey, moms. Hey. How you doing? Welcome to the second part of this challenge. This is the hard part. Those jokes you wrote last night, we're gonna tell them directly to New Yorkers, arguably the toughest audience in the world. We're gonna break off into your 2 teams. 2 moms will go out and try to bring people back to the tables, and then the one mom, the mom you think who has the best delivery on your team, will deliver those jokes directly to New Yorkers. Are you ready? Yeah. May the best moms win.
The moms would have exactly 1 hour to sell their jokes for charity. The team that raises the most money wins. All the moms on the losing team face elimination into Nite's stand-up competition.
Where are my people?
Hurry! Okay. Come on, Blondie, let's go!
You're from New York, I'm guessing? I must be psychic.
Want to hear a joke and be on TV? You're gorgeous. No.
I read in the magazine you could polish your furniture with pantyhose, so I tried it. Damn near broke my leg trying to dust the top of a bookshelf.
All you gotta do is throw something in, and love is in the air.
No, actually, I like that one.
Tell me how much you like it.
You know Sylvester Stallone is coming out with another Rocky film and he's 59 years old. Now who's he gonna fight this time? The Grim Reaper?
I've got a joke for everybody in the small.
Come on, come on.
All right, put some money in the bucket. I think it's fun. I'm having a great time, but I've never barked before, so I'm tired. I'm winded. But I'm having
Big mamas were working hard. Well, most of them were working hard.
Hello.
I'm having a great time, but if in case we're behind, I gotta go.
As the minutes passed, the teams were neck and neck.
I've lost 75 pounds. You know, that's equivalent to one Olsen twin.
I didn't know that Jesus is at the mall, but I can see him right now.
I wrote a song today. It's a cute little ditty. Actually, I just wrote it in the bathroom. I guess you'd call it a pee ditty.
Ha! My boyfriends are just like my hair color, temporary.
Okay, I better do another one. I went to the drugstore to buy a laxative. I found one that comes in 3 different strengths. Mild, regular, and I won't be leaving the house today. There's a lot of ones in there. I feel like a stripper suddenly. My husband calls me Beyonce. I've come up with a rap name for him.
Okay.
I call him Lazy. Thank you. The audience here is great. The ones who stop and listen, the ones I try to talk to, like, you know, they're fun.
You know you're really broke when your only option left for dinner is to boil your macaroni necklace.
5-minute warning.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
You got that?
Okay.
5 minutes and we count them up. Let's go.
I don't know his name. There we go.
Okay, ready? The first thing he says to me is, Mom, where do you always have to wear that tube top? And I was like, hey, baby, do you want an A in math or no?
The joke selling is going great. I just need more people.
I need to sell my jokes. Okay, here's another one. Thank you. Focus.
Our strategy is pretty girls out, bring the people to the table.
And are you from here? Around here. Well, I didn't mean like right here in the mall. Because if you lived here, that would kind of suck.
Hello, anybody want to hear a joke? My mother's from Canada, my father's from Chile. So I guess that makes me a can of chili.
So I made a rap name up for him.
You did?
Guess what I call him? Lazy. You gotta give up a donation.
Now that's funny. Yeah, give me some money. That's a good joke.
You thought it right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. What did that name was? Lazy. Can we get a donation?
Next time.
All right, moms. Challenge is over. Let's count them up. How'd you do?
It was time to hope for the best.
Wow. Great job, ladies. It was close. Give yourselves a round of applause. Very, very close. You wouldn't believe it. One team made $132. The other team made $171. And the winning team is this torture?
Yes.
Top 5.
Top 5 was victorious again. And Big Mamas would be heading to yet another comedy face-off.
What I do know for sure is it had nothing to do with who had the funniest jokes.
Christine and I worked and we worked and we rewrote and we wrote and we rewrote and we couldn't get any help at all from Donna.
Kind of bumped heads a little bit when it came to writing, so I let them do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? So, and this is what happened.
I felt like our team had 2 members.
So why would 2 people help each other? That's going up against each other, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. So I'm here to stand on my own.
I'm just tired of being on a losing team because I think Christine and I are better than that.
Losing 2 challenges in a row sucks. So that's basically where the disappointment is coming from.
Up next, the Big Mamas face another elimination, and someone is going home.
I don't think it's gonna be me.
When the search for the funniest mom in America continues. Fresh off their second victory in a row, the top 5 moms enjoyed another reward, pampering at an exclusive Manhattan day spa.
Congratulations on winning your challenge. It was fabulous.
Can you come home with me every day and do this?
Oh, yes.
Here's to the top 5. Yay! Winning again. Woo!
It was time for the Big Mamas to face off again. Donna, Christine, and Donna Lee were hitting the stage tonight. And one mom is feeling confident.
I know one of us gotta go, but I don't think it's gonna be me.
Welcome to Nick at Nite's search for the funniest mom in America. This is our second elimination round. 3 of our moms are performing, and 1 of them is going home. Helping me make some really tough decisions is the host of the Friars Club Roasts and a very funny New York comedian, Mr. Jeff Ross. So let's wish good luck to the moms, and let's start the show.
First up, Christine Stedman.
So guess what? Today I wrote a song. Yeah, cute little ditty. I actually wrote it in the bathroom. I guess you'd call it a pee ditty. Yeah. My husband and I just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. 25 years is a damn long time. My husband said it only feels like 25 minutes with his head held underwater. But let me ask you this, married women out there, where are you? Married women? Yeah. How many married women have done this? Your husband's in the mood for romance, you're not, so you make some excuse not to have sex with him because you don't want to hurt his feelings. I've been married 25 years, I've used them all. I'm tired, I have a headache, my spleen ruptured. But you know what, just one time I'd like to say what I'm really thinking. When he's in the mood and I'm not, he asks me if I want to have sex, I'd like to say, you know, right now I would rather run through hell in a gasoline skirt with a firecracker. He'd be like, so does that mean no? So my name's Chris, thanks a lot, you guys are wonderful, thank you.
And next, Donna Murray.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of late. I actually was supposed to be the first person to come up, but the hotel messed around and ran out of big towels, and I had to drive with a face towel, and it took a little while. I got a little help from the front desk, the concierge, the bellhop. I went to my kids' school, they had Parent Appreciation Day. The only thing they asked was the kids to say a little bit about the parent and spell it, right? So one little kid gets up, and she's so cute, she gets up, she says, my father is a painter. Painter. And if he was here, he'll paint this room so beautiful. The teacher said that was good, now sit down. So you got a little smart-ass little kid that came on in, and she was, you know, trying to get her stuff together. So she was like, my father is a psychiatrist. S-C-Y. I'm gonna get back to you later on how to spell that one. So you got one little kid, he gets up, he goes, my father's a bookie. B-O-O-K-I-E. And if he was here, he'll bet you 10 to 1. By the end of the day, that little kid will be able to spell psychiatrist. That's my time, everybody. I'm just funny.
And last but not least, Donna Lee McBride.
My child, he's 3. He's very cute, and I recently took him to his first day of preschool. Oh, I know. Isn't it sweet? Tell you, first day, then the waterworks started, the kicking, the screaming, the crying. Oh, then the teacher ran over and said, snap out of it, Mrs. McBride, you volunteered to be here today. My mother-in-law's a Mormon. She doesn't drink, she doesn't cuss, she doesn't make sense. So I called my mom because I was kind of flipping out. I thought, what am I going to do with this woman? And my mom said, Donna Lee, I have to meet her. I have to know her. I have to know your husband's mother. I have to know her. And I said, okay, Mom, well, she doesn't cuss and she doesn't drink. And my mom said, oh, Donna Lee, we don't have to meet her so soon. Oh, hey, thanks for your time. I'm Donna Lee. Thank you. My evening was a little off tonight, and I'm not sure what it was.
I was pretty pumped up tonight. I felt less nervous than I was the last time.
Tonight I didn't do anything different. I just basically did part of my show and tried to woo the audience.
All right, let me first say that you all did a wonderful, wonderful job. Christine, could you step forward, please? Having the first spot is always the hardest. Christine, you have retained your spot at the Penthouse. Please have a seat. Donna Lee, we felt that you looked a little bit nervous tonight, but felt that you gave it 100%. Donna Murray, we thought that you had fantastic stage presence.
Will you say I love you to me, just so I can hear it?
Donna Murray, you have retained your spot at the Penthouse. Sorry, sweetheart, you'll be going home. Thank you, Donna Lee.
I don't think she should go home. I think she has a great stage presence. I think she has that likability thing that's just oozing off of her.
There's always a possibility of you going home. There's always a possibility of you having a bad set.
I think I'm going home, even when we're not having a challenge or I'm going on stage.
Congratulations to Christine and Donna. Now we are down to 6 moms, and only one is going to win that grand prize of $50,000 and a chance to make their own show for Nick at Night. Before we go, I just want to